Hi everybody, I'm Kendall with Kendall's Greenhouse. I'm here at Watson's Nursery in Puyallup, Washington, and I'm just going to find a couple things that are in bloom to share with you today. It is crazy. The whole parking lot is full. Everybody's here trying to get gorgeous flowers for their garden, so please come with me and let's find some pretty things. So my goal walking into Watson's was to show you 3 herbaceous perennials and 3 shrubs that are blooming in May here in my Zone 8B Pacific Northwest garden. I also found you a couple of bonuses, so I will let you know what those are as well. The first one that caught my eye is this Lupinus hybrida lupin, Manhattan Lights. I have this planted in my garden, so I figured I'd share the stats with you. It's on year 3 and still blooming away and happy in my garden. It likes zones 3 through 9, full to part sun, and has a height and width of about 30 inches. It has these very tall flower spikes. The next one, they had lots of foxglove options there, but I really liked the look of this Dalmation Rose color. It's called Digitalis purpurea Dalmation Rose. It likes zones 4 through 9. It says full sun on the tag. I usually plant my foxgloves in part shade. Maybe this variety for some reason likes a little bit more sun, or maybe it depends on how hot it is. It says 2 things. It says cottage garden perennial and it says self-sowing biennial on the tag. As far as I know, it's a biennial, but this is supposed to be a first-year blooming biennial, and it's supposed to reach a height of 2 to 3 feet, which it's probably that tall already in these pots. So the next one is purple Verbena Homestead Purple. This seems to be popular all over gardener YouTube right now, so I figured I would take a look at it. It's hardy from zone 6, likes full sun, and has a height of 8 to 12 inches, width of 18 to 24 inches. The next one is in the cool and unusual section, which is a little strange because it's a native plant. So I thought I would cover the Aquilegia canadensis. It's kind of interesting. They gave this one a name, Little Lanterns, but I don't know if it's any different than the native, just Aquilegia canadensis. Hardy to zone 3, likes part shade to shade, and has a height of 8 to 10 inches. I also found outside this native plant sign, although they had kind of some native plants scattered all over the place. So I figured besides the Aquilegia canadensis, I would pick a shrub that is also from the native plant section. I found this Cornus that is called Baileyi, I think. I'm not sure how to say that. This is a red twig dogwood. So this is hardy from zones 3 to 8, likes full to part sun, and gets 10 by 10 feet tall. So pretty big, and it has pretty red stems in the winter. And then right next to it, I couldn't help but notice this Cornus alba called Prairie Fire. I had never seen a red twig dogwood that had this color of leaf before, so I thought I would show you that as well. It pretty much has the same stats. It gets a little smaller, 5 to 8 feet tall and wide. The next shrub that I would consider also a native is the mock orange, Philadelphus coronarius. This one is a proven winner's variety called Illuminati Tower. It's interesting that they say it's only hardy in zones 4 to 7, but I'm 8B, and I'm pretty sure mock orange is native here, maybe just not this variety. But I have this very plant, and it seems pretty happy in a container in my yard right now. It likes full sun to part shade and gets 3 to 4 feet high and 2 feet wide. Then last shrub that I want to show you is Viburnum plicate, Summer Snowflake. This is a really common Viburnum variety. This is not native. I think it's native to like Japan or China or something, but it's hardy to zone 5, likes full to part sun, and gets 4 to 6 feet high and wide. So it seems pretty happy blooming in the greenhouse right now. The last one I wanted to share with you, I'm not sure whether to call it an herbaceous perennial or a shrub. It is Itoh peony, or some people call it an intersectional peony. It's a hybrid between an herbaceous peony and a tree peony.
I think herbaceous peonies are considered herbaceous perennials. They die back to the ground, and tree peonies are considered shrubs. So I'm not sure what to call an Itoh peony. But anyways, I have this one planted in my yard. It's never bloomed. I'm on year 3. I grew it from bare root. I think it might be in too much shade, but I don't want to move it unless I have to. So I'm going to give it another year to see if it will bloom. It's hardy in zones 4 to 8, likes full to part sun, and gets 3 by 3 feet tall and wide. So she is beautiful. This is Cora Louise Itoh peony. And that's what the peony buds look like. They are gorgeous. So after I say my goodbyes, I'm going to leave you with some photos of all the plants I saw in bloom today at the nursery, and some of their stats from their plant tags in case you just want to check those out and see if you can find them in your own nursery.
Thanks for joining me at Watson's. Hopefully you learned something and found some things that you like. Maybe you want to add to your garden that are blooming here in the Maritime Northwest in May. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully I'll see you again soon in the greenhouse or maybe out and about at a garden center. Bye.